rascals, yes. But I mean, like...
Or in a movie.
Because there's little things called rascals.
Oh, like the scooters?
Scooters, yeah. If you were a scooter, you'd be a little rascal.
Oh, be a little rascal.
Are those the ones that go to Grand Canyon?
What?
You remember those commercials where it's like, oh, here's Glenn and Janice, and they just made it to the Grand Canyon. How'd you get there? And then it's like two old women on a little motor thing, and it's like, we use rascals. Have around or whatever. You don't remember those commercials?
No.
Oh, those commercials were the best. They were great.
Weird. Yeah.
I learned a lot about Twilight Zone, so you should enjoy your collection.
What did you learn about Twilight Zone?
Just how unique it is for it to exist during the time it exists.
Oh, yeah.
And probably like forward thinking it was for a time, like, you know, he had a lot more to say but couldn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, Rod Sterling was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Did you ever hear about the pilot episode of the Twilight Zone where it was him just being like, "Hey, we need money to make this show."
Yeah.
Like
it was on Wizard and Bruiser. Like if you should listen.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Really cool. Really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Nice. Yeah. Well, I guess we can get started.
Flap rips don't stop the party. Flap rips don't stop the party.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
You going?
Let's see if this actually works this time.
Yeah. I'm gonna shut this door real quick.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what questions we're answering?
Well, so
Are we still answering the first question that we tried to record?
I think we're answering the first question
What was
still.
the first question?
It was, why did you start a band?
Yeah, what inspired you to start
Yes.
Life Rips?
Sorry. Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess, maybe we should kind of like preface what we're doing or something. I don't know.
With the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what inspired? Yeah.
Instead of it being every 2 weeks so far, it's been at least 6 since we said we were going to start the podcast.
It's been a bit. Ricky, you can come back over.
I don't want to now.
Yeah, well, we kind of.
I'm shy.
It's kind of like part of it. Do you want to check and make sure it's recording? Since we had the last time we did this, it didn't actually record.
We're 2 minutes in. 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
Okay.
2:20.
So it is
2:21.
actually recording this time.
Mm-hmm.
We just need him to wake up. Hey.
No, do not wake up our son. So, yeah.
I saw.
Is it Prelude?
What?
Like for, oh man, the intro kind of thing. Like, what happened? What's that called? When you're like about to go into a story, but here's like
the preface.
the preface.
Okay.
So, Raquel and I had our kid.
Yay!
He's sleeping right now, hopefully for a while. We tried to record this about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
And it
Maybe
stopped
3.
recording. So we only got like 17 minutes of an hour and a half long conversation.
Yep.
It sucked. The conversation was great. But now we're trying again.
Yeah.
And here's the new and improved Life Rips. Never stop the party. Don't stop the party.
Don't stop the party.
Here's Life Rips. Don't stop the party.
Podcast.
And stuff. And such.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So today we're going to talk about what inspired you to start a band.
So I guess we can start with our band, Life Rips.
Yeah, Life Rips.
You started it.
I did. I did start this one. This was supposed to be a solo project that turned into a band because it took too long for me to record all the songs. And then it turned into Life... Well, at first it was Dad Bod. Then it was Dad X Bod. And now it's Life Rips.
So when you first started, it was just you.
Mm-hmm.
And you had just a couple songs,
Mm-hmm.
basically.
Yeah.
And you had some pretty awesome artwork that I think Steven drew.
Yeah. Yeah, our buddy Steven drew. It's a dude on a surfboard. And he's playing a double neck guitar. And one's a bass. And then there's a kick drum on the surfboard. And he's surfing through space and shit. It's funny because I told Steven to draw that when we were drunk one night.
Uh-oh.
And when he gave me the artwork, I was like, I don't remember this at all. And he's like, yeah, dude, you were telling me, like, make it like a dude in space surfing on a surfboard. I'll find it when we get home.
Yeah, if
it's
we
in
can
my
find
flyer
it, we'll
box.
like put it on the screen somewhere.
I know it's in my flyer box at home. I know that.
Oh, Sweet. Yeah.
But yeah.
So Steven drew you up artwork, but then you just started a band anyways.
Yep. I just wanted to fucking start it because I was just done waiting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was one of those, like, I didn't have that much time on my hands to focus on it by myself. So if I were to start it, it would have to be with other people so I could just make the excuse of just starting it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and you were always a drummer before that, pretty much.
Yeah.
I mean, you played it in some bands with guitar too, but
Yeah, well, I started
it
on
wasn't
guitar.
like your band.
Yeah, I started on guitar, and then when I moved to Seattle, everyone needed a drummer. So I just started playing drums. And then I drummed for fucking everybody. And then it was like the only way to fucking get into a band playing guitar was starting my own. I played air drums in a fucking air band, for God's sake. Like, that's a low for a guitarist who plays the drums. It was fun. It was a great time. Airpocalypse. Check it out.
Yeah.
It was good, but
To be fair, I think most people that do air drums when they're actually rocking out.
yeah.
But to
this
go,
is
to
like
go to a professional level, like
to go to a bar and be like, "What's the set tonight?" Oh, it's these guys pretending to play instruments. Oh yeah, that sounds fun.
I mean, you went on tour with that band, though.
Yeah, we were the first American air band to ever do a tour.
so there's actually like European air bands.
Yeah. Yeah, there's an air band from France. I forget what they're called, but they were the first air band to ever do like a world tour. Yeah. I forget what they're called because, you know.
Wait, what the fuck are we doing? Why do we need actual instruments? We just play
We're doing
these
it.
are air instruments.
I got
We might
one word.
we might do. I kind of want to walk out now.
Well, here's the thing though, is copyright. Because the songs that we did, it was definitely illegal. Because we would just do sets of like, there'd be like a Guns N' Roses part that goes into an AC/DC part that goes into this other part and this and that. And we were just plagiarizing the fuck out of all of this music.
Yeah, but like we have our own music. We could air guitar, drums, bass into.
You really want people to see?
You know, this
Like
is
listening
probably
to
going
a
to be a music video now. Just us airing our
Red Fang did
instruments.
it.
Yeah. It was-
Actually, my air guitarist Tony Tapatio won that competition for the Red Fang video,
Oh.
where they do the air guitar thing. Tony, yeah, my friend Tony won that competition. He's in it. It's great.
Nice.
It's awesome, yeah. He said it was a blast. But yeah. So yeah, I was in an air band.
Yeah.
It was great.
Played drums in an air band
And then-
decided to start your own band.
Yeah, and then I started Dad Bod. And around that time I was listening to a lot of the Spits and Mean Jeans and the Ramones and stuff like that and the Briefs. And I just wanted something that was fun and just not as serious because I was really getting done with the political punk shit and just like, I get it, yeah, but like, where's the songs about farts and like getting stoned and at a party that you don't want to be at, you know, like, where are those songs? And so, yeah. So I wrote those songs and yeah.
Nice.
Now we're here.
Well, you kind of skipped a few steps.
With, the name
Like,
change and stuff?
Well, like just about, you added Ricky at some point.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I added Ricky because my Generation Decline played a show with Tenpole at the Kelso, the place in Kelso.
Yeah.
I forget what it's called.
Erebus.
Erebus, yeah. Played there, and you played with, was it Meat Beaters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and you learned their set in their van. Or something like that. You learned their set really quick.
Yeah, I talked to a guitar player,
Uh-huh.
and just kind of like getting his patterns, like what song is this? What patterns are
Yeah.
going. 'cause
Where's the box that I got?
yeah, exactly, and that's how I see patterns in instrument playing. So, that's, and so like during the performance was listening to a drummer like time and hearing Eric on vocals like also timing. So I was like I was able to like sync in pretty quick, but I took improv jazz that taught me to do those tricks. It was actually like it's something I learned to like, oh, when you play a certain style of music, it's going to be in a specific like box range of patterns.
Yeah.
So I was able to pick it up pretty quick. And then when I did fill in for a few more shows, I actually had band practices with them that I could add more stuff. Like just like, hey, this is me playing bass. I'm going to do this because why not? So,
Nice.
yeah, and then you mentioned Jennifer Carn for like potential like tour because
I needed a bass player at the time.
Right, and we were in a band, and we got a passport stuff we never got a chance to use. So I was like, hey, just glad it worked out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because was it the Coffin Cat show in Seattle?
Coffin Act shows, when you mentioned Dad Bod.
Yeah.
Because
Well, you asked if they still needed a bass player.
I wanted to.
We had just gotten Trevor.
Yeah, and I wanted to audition because I really like Generation Decline, and I just had the time for it. It's like, hey, but you had Trevor, and so you mentioned Dad Bod. I was like, sure, so I could try it out.
Yeah. Well, I love that when you tried out, it was like, okay, cool, like you're in the band, and you were like, yeah, I really love to join this band, you guys. This would be so great. And we're like, no, we already said you're good. Like, you're fine. Okay, so like I don't have to come back next week and try out again. No, you're good. Do your thing. Yeah. And then the first drummer was the old guitarist from Generation Decline. And then some shit happened.
We had to try out some new drummers.
Yeah. We had videos of, we were going to do a fucking show of like people that we tried out, and we only tried out 2 people. It was like Nikki and Johnny.
Yep.
And that was it. And we filmed Nikki's stuff, and Nikki was fun. She was good. And then we recorded Johnny's stuff, and it was like, Johnny has to fucking be in the band. This is hilarious. What was when he called up his mom about like, what's your favorite Dad Bod song?
Yeah.
I don't know who the fuck that is, or something like that.
Yeah, if I can find that, we'll put that in now.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Mom. You're on camera real quick. Is that cool?
What?
You're on camera real quick. Is that cool?
What do you mean I'm on camera?
I need your help answering a question. I'm on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Okay. Who?
Cool.
Yeah?
What's my favorite Dad Bod song? Is it A, Reality Bites, B, Double Creature Feature, C, Better Off Without You, or D, none of the above?
What was the question again?
What's my favorite Dad Bod song?
What the fuck's a Dad Bod?
That's what I was wondering when they asked me to show up here, so I don't know.
Okay. And what are my choices?
Reality Bites, Double Creature Feature, Better Off Without You, or none of the above?
Okay. Well, I kind of like the concept of creature feature, but given I don't know what the fuck a Dad Bod is, I'm going to go with none of the above, because they probably all suck.
Okay, that is totally fair. I appreciate that. I love you. I'll talk to you later, okay, Mom?
Love you. Bye-bye.
Alright, love you, bye. Alright, so my mom is full of shit. I'm going to go ahead and go with A, Reality Bites.
Yeah, and then Johnny, something happened with Johnny, like some personal stuff, and he was like, yeah, if you want to find another drummer, you're more than welcome. And so...
Yeah, we thought he was moving to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
moving out of state.
Yeah, we thought he was moving in general, and then... Yeah. So then it was like, all right, well, Raquel's drumming for us now, so... There we go. And he's like, oh, okay. That's
well,
good.
when you lost your first drummer, I filled in for 3 shows anyways, and I just wanted you guys to like find your drummer, and it turned out to be me in the long run.
Turns out the drummer was under my nose the whole time. Can you grab me a brewski there?
Yeah.
Thank you, babe.
Yeah, but...
But yeah, I think... Yeah.
Oh, yeah, when Raquel joined, like, I love having Johnny. He's great.
Mm-hmm.
Sucks that had it happen. Like,
Yeah.
But the good thing is, like, for me, is like I had been playing with Raquel for like tempo drunk for so many years. So it was like no brainer on like our timing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so it felt more to us like we're a good connected like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
And then you just add to that. That means
And I'm a
you.
really oiled machine.
Super greasy man
Yeah,
over here.
dude, real greasy, bro.
You must have showered because you look great.
Dude, I did actually. I showered after work today.
Nice.
Yeah. Then yeah, that's the story of Life Rips in general, I think.
Yeah.
What about you guys? What influenced you guys to start your first bands? Or were you guys in your first bands together?
No, not for me.
Because I know you were in Vitavore
Mm.
beforehand.
Yeah.
What other bands were you in? Was it just Vitavore and Tenpole, or?
No. Oh,
Well, you were definitely in Shotgun Kitchen.
Yeah. Shotgun
Oh
Kitchen.
yes, the kitchen.
Yeah, I guess I formed a band with some friends from high school, and we practiced songs for a full year, and never a show we had just never came about. And bands kind of went, just fell apart. Which is your first band during high school, but
Yeah.
we had, what was her name? Super Ultra Mega Force was the name.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
And just nothing came about it. So after that, out of like frustration, I got a hold of my friend Lee and like let's start a punk band. And that was went through different names. So it was like originally me, Lee, and our friend Tori. It was Pontoon.
Pontoon.
I was one of the lead singers.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and so it was me, Lee, and Tori. It was very much punk. I have a CD of our songs.
Fuck yeah.
Oh God.
We're gonna have to play a little bit. You're gonna have to give me
dude.
a CD, and I'm gonna burn it.
Can you burn? I would like to just like hear it some other way other than.
Yeah. I
Because
can.
once that
I
CD
have.
goes,
I actually,
it's gone.
yeah.
Like damn, it sucks.
I
I
really
actually
wish.
bought a CD burner recently. As
Oh, yeah.
antiquated as that sounds, I actually bought one. So
Nice.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a Pontoon. Yeah, Pontoon. We broke up at some point, and then years went by. We all got back together, and then it was a completely different style of music. More on like harder rock side, and we were called Dead Leathers. And then there was another band called Dead Leathers, so I put the, and then they changed it to the.
Yeah.
And then we were like, "Fuck it, we just need a new name." And then Lee was like, "Vitavore." I was like, where that came from? I don't know, drugs, but.
I was really high thinking about
Yes.
stuff. Then again, I was thinking about nothing but Vitavore.
Don't mind me. I'm just checking.
Well, like this is a good segue because like I was already doing Vitavore, and then I met Raquel at our friend Jason's Emmett Halloween party.
Oh, yeah.
where I was
Fucking
Batman.
shout out to Jason, by the way.
Jason Emmett from
Fucking great dude.
Heck
yeah. Sock and the Faggots, good band.
Wow, canceled. You can't say that anymore, dude.
Oh,
Sock. You cannot say that. No, yeah, I definitely played a couple shows with that band.
yeah. Wow.
I remember playing with them at the Charleston. Or no, it was at the Hell's Kitchen. The old Hell's Kitchen on
Yeah.
6th Ave.
Oh,
And
Miss that place.
the lead singer, I think it was Global Killer, my high school punk band. But we were talking with the lead singer, and he's like, "Yeah, we're kicked out of every venue in Seattle." And we're like, "Why are you guys kicked out of every venue in Seattle?" And he goes, "Well, if the show goes right tonight, you'll find out." And we're like, "Oh, okay." And then he proceeded to like just puke inside of one of the monitors on stage.
yeah, I was there
Were you at that show?
because
Sounds right.
because of that bit.
Mhm.
Like that became like a big gag. Like why it became like so popular in the underground music scene.
That he would just puke in the monitors.
Right, but like,
You can just
like
puke
because they toured,
all the time.
like
Yeah.
they even played with the Coffin Cats.
hmm Well, I know he talked about like playing with the Mentors and stuff. in
Yeah,
California.
and
shit, yeah.
but he like gave me like money. He's like, okay, at so and so time, like between songs, give me the specific shots.
Mhm.
That's like, oh, it's gonna make you puke. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I know. God.
And then so like
Oh,
I would
man.
go to shows, and I was like, this is great, and just like hang out so far back in the room just to
Yeah.
avoid
It's like going to a Gallagher show.
Yeah,
Like you bring your own little ponchos.
Yeah.
Like, fuck, why didn't they make ponchos?
Oh,
Like, that would have been
brilliant.
hilarious. Oh man.
Yeah, Jason Emmett.
Anywho's, yeah. Sorry.
It was a Halloween
fun
party.
fact, I'm on the cover of their album.
Really? What are you doing on the cover of their album?
Just partying.
Just like,
Yeah.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! I remember that.
It's the Shit Happens When You Party Naked album.
were you fully clothed?
No. I wasn't naked though.
Yeah.
It just looks like I'm naked.
Oh. It's like in your indies?
Well, I don't know. You can't see past here.
Oh.
So, yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
Hell, I mean, I can.
Yeah.
We gotta find out for
okay.
posterity.
Yeah.
Girl, this is your mom.
Yeah. Oh, goodness. Yeah.
So yeah. Said I was Batman. I think you were Robin.
I was Robin. Yep.
Yep.
Happened to be at a Halloween show where I didn't have the Batman that I had earlier at a different party. And so I went to another party and Ricky was Batman and I was Robin and it worked out great.
Hell yeah. Fought
That's
crime?
how we became friends.
That's funny.
You mentioned about James showed up and
I was a little too drunk to drive.
Yep, and then you guys mentioned about the band. I was like, oh, and that's why I really got interested in talking to you guys. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, you invited me to your band practice.
Yeah, we had been jamming. Me and James and Damien and our old bass player Matt. We were a band called Dead Peasants. And we hadn't played a show yet, and we invited you to the band practice, and Ricky gave us a show. That was actually our first show, was at the New Frontier with Vidovor.
I have the flyer still.
Oh my god.
That John drew.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. You should find that.
Vidovor, and
Yeah. I need a picture of that, please.
It's in my record player. Yeah. It's Vidovor, Photon, Pharaohs.
Oh, that's right.
And Dead
Yeah.
Peasants.
Mm-hmm.
And that was your first show. Because I remember at the practice, you played like 3 songs.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I was going to book your show, man. you're our opening act.
That's funny.
And then
it kicked us in the butt to write more songs and just play.
in a week, he
So,
said.
yeah.
I did not know that.
That was pretty
Damn.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was our first show. And that band lasted like maybe a year if we were lucky.
Mm-hmm.
One of those like just short term.
Yeah.
I think we tried to play one Punks in the Woods and then played a couple more shows, and our bass player just like randomly one day dipped on us. He was like, I'm done. I think he was even like on his phone during our set.
During like a live show?
Like a live show, he was like on his phone. He was so done with whatever we were doing.
Oh,
Was he paying like 10 cents a text kind of thing? Or?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Back on the Virgin mobile phones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
10 cents a text. Stop texting me, guys. I have to charge.
Yeah.
I'm getting charged for this.
Dude, it's after 9. I can actually call, man.
Yeah, I think Ricky was at that show, and we asked you to come jam with us like that same night. That's
Yeah,
how fast it like turned around
Yeah, I
super
remember
fast.
it was at the New Hell's Kitchen. It was called The Lock.
No, it was at the
No, it was
Club
some-
Aiden.
Yes.
Mhm.
I was walking by.
Oh.
with
Where
my friend.
Dorky's, where
It is-
Dorky's is now, it used to be Club Aiden
Yeah.
back in the day.
Oh,
You guys
okay.
played there.
Yeah,
That I was there.
it was
yeah.
like their closing show or something.
Yeah,
like they were
and,
dying.
yeah.
Or it was like an in-between
Yeah.
venue.
Oh, wow. It was so
So long ago.
God, it was so awesome. It was such a rad show.
Yeah.
I was like, this is really great. And just like my girlfriend at the time, we were like, yeah, they're going to go places.
They're going to go to Portland, in California, in Arizona.
Yeah, but then Matt quit and we got Ricky and
It was
became 10-pole drunk,
yeah, I remember it was
which
actually
was
like
the
idea
dumbest
came-
name we could have picked, but oh well.
What? So I remember hearing or reading that like 10-pole drunk was like some drunk thing. You'd have to walk on a pole that was 10 feet long or something like that.
It was a
Blindfolded.
sobriety test. Like you're like 10 lampposts. If you could like walk 10 lampposts, you were fine. You were good. It was like a Western, like an old West
Yeah.
thing, I guess.
Clint Eastwood just
you
like
could ride
think you're
home
good?"
and all that.
You good to ride your horse home there, bud?
So yeah, but like
poles.
if you were like a really bad alcoholic essentially and could handle your booze and just walk like anyways, they called you a 10-pole drunk because you were able to just do it no matter how drunk you were. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Mhm.
it kind of fits for that era.
It really, yeah,
you
for
know?
that era of what we did back then, that
Yeah.
was definitely a fitting name. I don't know if like the name kind of drove us further into it though, but we ended up like building a reputation around the name. So.
Yeah. I mean,
Especially after the Cuckoo's Nest, just drinking out all their beer.
Oh yeah,
It's like, oh my god.
yeah,
in Port Angeles,
yeah,
Yeah,
you drank all their beer.
yeah.
yeah.
They had to go get more.
Hell yeah, dude. Fuck yeah, that's dope.
So, yep,
Yeah, a good draw.
yeah. No,
Definitely
that
good
was,
draw.
yeah, it was a lot of fun. 10 Paul Drunk was great for as long as it lasted.
Mm-hmm.
We just kind of spiraled, is all, and we had fun. We did a bunch of tours, and I mean, we got all the way to Florida and back, which was awesome.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool to tour again.
That'd be cool,
I would love to tour again.
I fucking same. God damn, do I want to tour?
Yeah. Roland's not shot, is he?
No,
All right,
no,
I'm gonna give him this toy.
That's a bone.
You play with that, buddy. Like
nice.
he's occupied.
Oh man.
No.
Yeah, I remember in high school I was in a band called Frankendick Massacre. And the way the name came up was me and the drummer were hanging out. And he was like, I was on like an optical or something like that, like one of those like workout machines in his garage. We were just hanging out. And I made a joke where it was like, if I was in porn, they'd have to call it Frankendick because it's so big. And the drummer was like, yes, Frankendick Massacre. And it was like, wait, no, we shouldn't call it that. So I fucking drew up like a fucking logo for it and everything. Our guitarist was super hardcore Christian. Or his family was very hardcore Christian. And so he never told his parents that the name was Frankendick Massacre. And so at one point we got booked for like a high school, like, you know, house party show or whatever. And he brought the flyer home. And the flyer, you know, like it's kids on fucking paint. So it's like Comic Sans is, you know, like this band or whatever. And then, you know, Frankendick Massacre is the blood one or whatever. And he brought the flyer home and his mom was like, oh, is this your show? And he had to lie and be like, oh yeah, this one's my band, like the one at the top. And it's like, oh, that's a cool name. Frankendick Massacre. Who would call their band Frankendick Massacre? That's so stupid. And he's like, I know, right? I don't know who would do that. It's like, and I knew his parents too. They were super nice people, but I also was like, I don't want to get the wrath of like, God's not gonna like you if you fucking call your band Frankendick Massacre.
It's a punk band. We did our job.
Oh no, it was like metal-ish
Oh.
kind of stuff.
No.
I played bass in that band.
Wow.
I played bass and I tried to scream, but I wasn't good. We did a battle of the bands at one point. We had to lie about our band name and had to lie about the lyrics. Because it was like, you have to send in your lyrics and stuff. And I was really into the Misfits, so a lot of it was like, you know, like murderers and like, there's blood everywhere and bah! And it's like, this one's called Patrick Swayze's Dolphin. And the lyrics are Patrick Swayze's Dolphin. And that was it.
Nice.
And then we play our show and it's like, blood, massacre. We didn't win.
Can we call our album Patrick Swayze's Dolphin?
Mm-mm.
Or Frankendick Massacre?
My other Squirrel Corpse, that band, we were supposed to have an album called The Better Half of Patrick Swayze. And it never came out at all. I think I might have the tape for it. I don't know, but yeah. So no. Short answer, no.
Nice.
Oh man. Oh, and actually, so he's good.
He's good.
He's just moving.
Yeah.
I think water.
With
Can you check the thing too? You don't have to stop.
with the whole like the same band name thing. When me and Joe first met, we were gonna start a punk band, and it's like, okay, cool. What should we call it? And he's like, I want to call it the Hormones, but spell it WHRE, and then moan is in like MOANS. Man,
Yeah.
spelling, fuck man. But I was like, oh dude, that's a great name. Hell yeah.
Uh-oh.
Intermission.
Intermission.
I was like, okay, yeah, let's call our band the Hormones. That'd be great. Found out there was a band in Seattle called the Hormones. And I went and saw them, and it was they were a really good fucking band. It was like indie punk, like early 2000s, late 90s kind of shit. And I ended up talking with one of them, being like, oh yeah, I'm in a band called the Hormones too. And he's like, I know. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, yeah, like we have talked before. Like, and I guess he had talked to Joe about, because Joe had messaged them being like, hey, do you guys want to change your name? But yeah, and then we changed our name to Hormones Revenge. It doesn't make any fucking sense.
Okay.
But yeah, Hormones Revenge was a thing for a while. And then we changed that name to a Global Killer because of a National Geographic, I forgot who was reading it, but someone was reading that. And it was like, mosquitoes are a global killer. And I was like, oh, that's a really cool name. Like, Global Killer, hell yeah. So we were Global Killer for years. And then it turned into Raw Dogs. And then I quit. And then I joined again. And now it's just still Raw Dogs. And then I quit again. And now I'm not in Raw Dogs anymore.
Now it's just Raw Dogs. Without you.
Now it's just Raw Dogs without you. Yes. But the U is without you is like in the parenthesis thing.
Totally.
And U is spelled you.
Without you.
Without you.
Nice.
Yeah. Was Dead Peasants your first band?
Yes. Yep, it was. Before that, it was just me on an acoustic.
Mm-hmm.
And I only ever played one show. So.
What did you go? Did you have like a stage name that you went under? Or?
I didn't even make it that far.
Just for Cal?
I just opened for one of my friends, basically. It was like a last minute.
It was like these original songs?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep. Hell if I remember any of them, though.
That was one of the songs.
Yeah, because I was on an acoustic guitar, but then basically what happened was when I tried to jam with friends, the drummer sucked real bad. So I just kicked him off my drum kit because it was my kit.
Yeah. And
because I was working at Guitar Center and I wanted to learn how to play drums. And so I bought a drum kit, which is literally the same one I still play on.
Yeah.
And I couldn't stand how bad he was at drums. And so I just kicked him off and I've been playing drums ever since.
Really?
Yeah.
Man, fucking guitarists turn into drummers.
Yep.
It's just how we do.
Yeah. Now I barely even play guitar, but
Yeah.
hopefully that'll change.
Yeah.
I play guitar.
Date night.
Date night.
Flower violence.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta do this.
Yep, we're doing it.
Yeah.
We have that trademarked already. Don't steal it.
Yeah. God damn it.
It's the name of our first EP.
Here, I gotta move and head real quick.
Oh, just an adjustment.
Oh, hi.
I think you even have the butt crack in the frame. Yeah.
Oh, wait.
You don't have your jingle belt on either.
Nope. I'm a dad.
Can't make noise anymore.
Yeah. The boys gotta sleep. Can't make any more noise. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying to remember when I got my first guitar. I think I was like 12. My dad got acoustic for me.
Do you remember what kind it was?
No, it was
One of those, like...
It was a classical style.
Oh.
Yeah. And I had a first act, just regular, like steel string acoustic too.
Mm.
So, I got those like right around the same time. It was like 12 or 13, somewhere in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
What was your first bass, Ricky?
Oh, my friend Joe, he came back from Iraq, and we were at Guitar Center, and it was Ibanez. He bought me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I still have it.
Yeah. Is it blue or black?
It's black.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
It's
dude.
covered in stickers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depending on like removing all stickers, it's now I bought Gugon.
Oh, dude, don't remove all the stickers. They have to stay, dude.
Just add more stickers
Just
to them.
keep adding them.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Well, I mean, yeah, like my first bass was also an Ibanez, and my brother got an Ibanez bass as well, which is the blue one that I have in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
But on the back of it, back in the day when my brother smoked weed, he put like it's an Adidas logo, but it looks like a marijuana plant, and it says addicted. And I've been using that bass for years. Like, I don't think the strings have been restrung like ever in the years of fuck. I got that. I had to have been like 13 or 14.
Damn.
So it's been a good like about 20 years. But dude, yeah, no, it still rocks though. It's a good fucking bass.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. Yeah, well, I think that's a pretty good summary of all of our music stuff.
I think that's a good podcast episode.
I think so too. We actually did it.
Yeah,
I think we did it.
Roland approved.
Wait, don't clap too loud.
Yeah.
We fucking did it, you guys.
It only took 6 weeks. Well, by the time it's out, it's probably gonna be 7.
It's gonna be like 3 months.
Yeah.
All right.
Fun.
Well, yeah.
We did it.
Well, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah.
Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And thank you. Thank you. So I've been practicing in the mirror.
Proud of you.
Oh, pardon me.
And Rainier, if you could sponsor us, that'd be great.
Yeah, this episode is brought to you by the letter R for Rainier beer, man. Put some orange juice in it, you bastard.
Have a beer mosa in the morning.
Yeah.
You know what would be really cool though is if Rainier made a non-alcoholic Rainier and called it the NAR. I'm pushing that. I really, really want Rainier to make a non-alcoholic. I'm currently breastfeeding with a baby. It would be so nice to be able to have a non-alcoholic Rainier.
Called what? The NAR?
Yeah.
Because it's an NAR.
Yeah.
That's great.
That's great.
That's great. Yeah. So yeah, be sure to send that to Rainier.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Send it to the fucking Rainier movie guys, Peterson Brothers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Send it to them.
Yeah.
See if they can convince Rainier.
Come on. Let's do this.
Because they're doing the Rainier movie, and that's gonna be dope.
Yep. That'll be awesome.
So
I'm excited for that.
Yeah. No, it's gonna be really sick. But all right. Until next time. Please leave some comments. Let us know what you think. What can we do to improve?
Yeah.
What can we do to approve?
Do you have a question for us to answer? Because that's kind of what we're doing. We're hanging out, like, just talking. If you want to ask us something, that'd be cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We wanna hear from you. So, yeah. Well, it's time to hit the old dusty trail, y'all.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you. Good night.
Bye.